In the past decade, food delivery has changed the way people eat in both mainland China and Hong Kong. Cheap delivery, endless discounts, and the rise of apps have made takeaway part of everyday life. But behind every convenient meal, there is a growing mountain of plastic waste. In this video, we look at how population density, platform competition, and different waste policies in China and Hong Kong are shaping this plastic pollution problem, and what we can do about it. Mainland China's takeaway plastic exploded from just 29,000 tons in 2010 to a peak of 1.5 million by 2017. This surge was fueled by the subsidy-driven takeaway war between platforms like Meituan and Il.me. By 2020, consumption remained over 1 million tons. Hong Kong was steadier until COVID hit. Lockdowns caused a 33% spike in plastic tableware disposal in 2020, hitting a record 266 tons per day. In response, China targeted a 30% reduction, while Hong Kong opted for a direct ban starting in 2024. Yet right before the ban in 2023, waste rebounded by 7%, proving that mandatory legal action is urgent to reverse this trend. China's food delivery war is fierce. To win more customers, giants like Meituan and Il.me slash prices in a race to the bottom. But this competition has a hidden cost to our planet. To keep prices low, they rely on single-use plastic packaging that doesn't break down. And to keep us ordering, they fuel our habits with constant discounts and promotions. One clear example is Meituan's Pin Hao Fan, a group ordering feature. It drives massive order volumes with super low prices. But every discounted meal comes in its own plastic package. Because the profit margin on these cheap meals is very small, restaurants may choose even cheaper packaging or smaller portions, which adds to the plastic waste problem. So, the competition between these apps does more than affect your wallet. It shapes our behavior. The convenience and savings we love are creating a massive environmental footprint, one delivery at a time. Population density is the key driver of plastic pollution. As shown here, China's population is unevenly distributed, averaging 153 people per square kilometer. However, Hong Kong presents a sharp contrast, with the density over 40 times higher than the national average. This density creates pollution hotspots. This map tracks takeaway packaging waste, showing it perfectly overlaps with dense urban cores like Shanghai. The data reveals a massive concentration. Just 10% of the grid cells generate 64% of the total packaging waste. Hong Kong represents the extreme case. In this compact space, the city discards 200 tons of plastic tableware every single day. Ultimately, density acts as a spatial amplifier for pollution, making strict regulations essential for our future. Most takeaway plastics are very hard to recycle. The containers are oily and difficult to clean, so they usually end up being treated as ordinary municipal solid waste. In 2022, mainland China handled about 310 million tons of municipal solid waste, and much of it was processed through incineration. Incineration reduces volume, but burning plastic still produces carbon emissions and leaves behind ash that requires careful treatment. Hong Kong uses a different approach, mainly landfilling. In 2023, the city disposed of about 10,884 tons of municipal solid waste per day, and 19% of that was plastic. Plastics break down extremely slowly, and because Hong Kong has limited land, the space available for landfill use is already very tight. All of this shows why the most effective approach is reducing plastic at the source. Expanding the use of paper-based or biodegradable packaging would help, and for Hong Kong, sending more non-recyclable waste to mainland incineration facilities could also ease pressure on local landfills. Ultimately, cutting unnecessary packaging in the takeaway system is the key to slowing plastic waste growth.